hey, I can take it back in 1 second. God hates pride. In the book of James, it says, God opposes the proud. Do you know what it means for God to oppose you? Core of that wisdom and foolishness is pride versus humility, right? Pride versus humility. And I figured, okay, one of the core themes of wisdom is to be humble, is to remain humble. So I said to ask myself, what does it really mean? Like, what does it truly mean to be humble? My own words, right? Humility is the constant, consistent acknowledgement that you don't know it all. It is acknowledging that there is something beyond yourself. It is saying, despite all that I have done, all that I've worked for, all my hard work and all my efforts, all that I have is received and not earned. That is humility. Because the moment you start to shift your focus from what is received or what is given to what is earned, that's when pride slowly begins to creep in, little by little. Oh, I did this myself. I did that myself. Before you know it, your head begins to swell. As a PhD holder, you have every right to be proud. You've is years of research, years of discipline, years of sacrifice, and after all of those things, you are awarded, your doctorate degree. But humility is saying, despite all my achievement, I would not forget my source. I would not forget there's an element of mercy, there's an element of grace upon my life. That is humility, thinking beyond yourself, myself, and meditate and pray and say, how does one stay humble? What is that thing that keeps a man humble? God, the answer shocked me because I was like, huh? What truly keeps a man humble is trials and tribulations. Yes, trials and tribulation. Because if a man always got what he wanted when he wanted at all times, you're going to grow and get to a point where you tell yourself, I don't need God. Why is there a God? If I want to get this, I get this. If I want that. So the Lord, sprinkles trials into your life to reset your brain, to remind you that, hey, I can take it back in 1 second. I can what? There's a scripture I saw yesterday while doing my study and research and things like that. And Proverbs 30:89. And I was praying and saying that I don't want to get too rich. Whereby I begin to ask myself, who is God or is there God? I'll put up the scripture on here. Because everyone knows if you get to a point in your life, wealth wise, you begin to think that is there really a God or do we need God? Why? God hates pride and he will ensure that he reminds you, no matter how much he loves you, by the time pride begins to creep into your life, God will ensure that you come back. You come back. Hey, come back. Come back. Remind yourself that you are fully submitted to me and you're not of yourself. God opposes the proud. So it's very important that you stay humble. You stay humble. You continue to remind yourself that God is your source. It is not my effort. It is not what I have done. It's not all the hard work. None of those things are not important, but that is not of itself what makes me who I am. God is my source.